traveling within one state to another. And of course, that's one of the things that nations can also do in relating to one another, then to strengthen normative frameworks to ensure that things are put together to normalize the situation by implementing strategies that can work. And then recommendations for individual nations, and this is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain. And I must say to everyone, because this isn't what I have to implement an alternative. So bear with me, please. So use stimulus packages to alleviate economic hardship. In a time like this in Africa, stimulus packages are needed to alleviate economic hardship on citizens and the most vulnerable ones in the society. I have mentioned it that one of those measures used as stimulus packages is this implementation of palliatives. But I mentioned the fact that, in Africa, for instance, in Nigeria specifically, when the federal government saw that the cost of maintaining these stimulus packages is going to be so expensive for the government, and they felt, okay, so let us try, relieving people of this total lockdown gradually. Started like in my state here in Osun, the state government declared that, okay, we can go ahead to start with, the federal government declared 4 days of a week. From Monday to Thursday, you can travel, you can, go to your places of work officially, but work opens, from 9 a.m. in the morning until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And then there was curfew since 8 p.m. till dawn. Until recently, last 2 weeks, the state government declared that, okay, we see that the spread is being minimized. So let us extend it to 10 weeks. Say us go to from Monday to Friday, all levels of workers, and things were back to normal. Churches reopened last week, and the trial is for 14 days. And this, like today now, the churches in this community opened, though with precautionary measures. So we need to look at ways to help and make things right. Then give it to businesses by using subsidies, tax relief, debt forgiveness, and others to ensure liquidity and consequently protect the jobs of business employees. Grants and subsidies can facilitate the payment of rents and utilities, payment of wages and other essential services. Like I mentioned, that people working in the informal sector and of course people working on daily basis are being seriously affected by this, especially, apart from some government employees who are getting their salaries as usual. Majority of the private sectors are not paying their staff personnel. And as I conclude with this, there is a need to implement temporary reductions of payroll and social security charges, value-added charges, and tax rebates. And finally, that protection of human rights with proportionate inclusion without leaving anyone out of the protection zone is very, very important. So these are the recommendations that I have to talk about, to curb the effects of pandemics, epidemics over the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. But with more specificity on the health sector, Africa needs the help of the globe. Africa needs the intervention of nations. Kenya, Zimbabwe, and of course, not these countries alone. There are countries in Africa who are on the dire need of help. And this is a time for us to integrate our synergies and make sure that we leave no one behind. So to this effect, I want to appreciate you once again for bringing me up. And I must say that thank you for managing my presentations. This is seriously unprepared for, and I appreciate everyone. Thank you, and thank you so much for having me. I'm done here.
Thank you, Solomon.
Thank you for having me.
You're a
Thank you.
great inspiration for the youth.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that comment.
Now I request Principal of Devchand College, Dr. Prakash Herekar, Arjunnagar, Kolhapur, to propose the vote of thanks.
We are in the last and the most important phase, the concluding phase of this international webinar on historical perspectives of global academics and pandemics, issues and concerns, organized by Department of History, Devchand College, Arjunnagar. For the last 2 to 3 hours, we are observing the deliberations and in-depth discussions of the experts around the globe for this significant issues threatening the mankind today, that is COVID-19. I am here to propose vote of thanks for all the authorities and great persons who contributed their might in the success of this mega event. At the outset, I thank from the bottom of my heart our patrons, Honorable President of Janta Shikshan Mandal, Arjunnagar, Shriman Ashish Bhai Shah, Vice President Dr. Srimati Trupti Bhabhi Shah, who extended their kind cooperation and support of all the kinds for the conduct of this webinar. I also thank Shriman Ashish Bhai Shah for his inaugural address, in which he took a brief review of pandemics and epidemics right from Spanish flu, and also addressed to the various concerns of COVID-19 in India. He revealed how various practices in different religions like Hindus, Muslims, Jains suggest precautionary rituals to protect and maintain personal hygiene to preserve ourselves from such epidemics. He also highlighted the impact of COVID-19 in the education system in India in the years to follow. The inaugural speaker, Dr. Wakmol Wesenശ്രീ, revealed the measures undertaken by Thailand government to control the coronavirus. Keynote speaker, Honorable Milad Alamordin, cultural advisor, Iran Culture House, Mumbai, who has been regularly associated with us for the conduct of such international academic events, in his speech took a review of all the pandemics right from the Spanish flu to COVID-19 and analyzed the impact on the human life in Iran and other nations, including India. He revealed that some of the nations are taking advantage of the situation. Coming to the resource person, firstly, Mrs. Gargi Roy Chaudhary from Myanmar webinar revealed the effective measures undertaken by Myanmar government to control the damage from COVID-19. She also took a review of Indian scenario and suggested measures to combat COVID-19. Young resource person, Mr. Shogun Solomon from Nigeria, who presented in-depth, critical, analytical, and detailed presentation on pandemics and epidemics, especially in African continent, with a great energy and zeal. Coming to the men behind the curtain, whenever any event is being conducted, there are some people who are seen in front, who are seen who are visible to us. There are some people who are invisible, whom we do not notice, but they are taking a lot of efforts to make such events a great success. Among them, the convener, Dr. C.M. Naik, who has been working for the last 1 month for the success of this event. day in and day out. And he has been supported by coordinator Dr. Arti Nadgowda in his great efforts to conduct the webinar. The second important person is Chief Organizer Dr. Anwar Sheikh, the Principal, Pune College, who has been always instrumental in the conduct of such mega international event in collaboration with our institutions. Lastly, to make any event successful, there is a basic stuff needed, and that is the patient and responsive target audience. And it's you, my dear colleagues and participants from India and abroad, who have responded positively to our invitation and registered for webinar, logged in on time, and did patient listening till the end, and contributed to the great success of this webinar. I also thank many people who contributed indirectly for the success of this event. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to all the resource persons, Shriman Ashish Shah, Devchand College History Department, and all the participants to join us to this webinar. Now we will have a photo session. Everyone is requested to start your video camera. Thank you all for your smiling face and hope to interact with you soon. Feedback form link will be shared today on your email ID on or before 8 p.m. today. The who didn't receive certification till 9 p.m., please contact Tech Expert or WhatsApp number 9370320860. Information is already shared on Devchand College WhatsApp group. I repeat, feedback form link will be shared today on or your email ID on or before 8 p.m. Who didn't receive certificates till 9 p.m., please don't panic. Please contact Tech Expert on WhatsApp number 9370320860. Information is already shared on Devchand College WhatsApp group. Till then, bye. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you so much.